What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Crypto Rick here, and I'm going to go ahead and take just a few minutes to just show my view on where we are in this crazy, crazy market. I know everybody out there is thinking the room is on fire and the sky is falling. Yeah, it's a little bit of a scary, scary time because we were at some huge highs, potential double tops, and now we're testing some support levels. So I want to show you just what I see on the charts, and also just kind of talk about how I feel. What's my sentiment in this market here today? Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. That's the beauty of what we do is not everybody has to have the same viewpoints, the same opinions, but I wanted to come on here and just show you my personal viewpoint of where the market is today and where we could possibly be heading in short and long term. So with that being said, everybody, sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. Well, all right, everybody, like I said, here we go, right? The market is wild right now. We're sitting at $82,300 Bitcoin, which if you would have said that, a year and a half, 2 years ago, people would be crazy bullish on the situation. They'd be jumping from the rooftops for the right reasons instead of the bad reasons, right? So unfortunately, we're in a little bit of a slump and a little bit of a dip in the market. There's a lot going on in the macro world, right? Huge dips in stock markets. We've got tariff talk back and forth and all the uncertainty that goes along with the new administration here in the USA. And while crypto is a global market, it is not completely decoupled from the stock exchanges of the United States, right? The stocks go up, crypto usually follows. Stocks go down, crypto usually follows. There's still a coupling there happening. We are one of the largest, most important economies, especially into the crypto space. So what does all this mean? Well, first of all, there's so much bullish news right now. There's so many things happening between strategic reserves for crypto and the government coming in and saying there's going to be 1 million Bitcoin purchased. And all of these things that are happening that aren't quite fully showing in the market because of all the other quote unquote negative things in the market at the same time simultaneously. So it's taking a little bit of wind out of its sail as far as a news event. Now, the beauty that I see is this is much more than just a news event. This is game changing, actually game changing events that are taking place with the SEC going to be bringing clarity, allowing crypto projects to actually operate in the United States, allowing banking partners to partner with crypto projects, and just removing that target that's been on our back in the crypto industry really for the last 10 years, right? So being in crypto since 2017, I've seen a lot, I've wished for a lot, I've hoped for a lot. And what I've really come to realize right now is we are on the verge of something special. Now, does that mean we're going to just pump up and we're going to never see dips again? Of course not, right? And also, there's still manipulation in the market. There's still insider trading in the market. There's still all these different things that are happening because it's an completely unregulated market for now. But what we're also seeing is let's face it, some people that want to get into crypto, including governments, don't want to do it at all-time high prices. So they're okay with, staggering the news the way they've staggered it with putting it between some other bearish stuff to kind of suppress the upside potential to it. So they when they are acquiring for their personal portfolios as well as for the government portfolios, they're doing so at a better price than all-time highs, right? So they're smart. They will play the game. Understand that, right? Let's not try to make these guys seem like they're nicer than they are, so to speak. So, what I wanted to kind of show you here today was number one, we have some great support around this 72, 73 zone. We really haven't even been able to test it because our other supports have held up, right? We're starting to build a little support around this 77-ish area. You can, depending on what time frame you're looking at, you can move this up and down to suit you, right? This is the weekly candle right now. But when you start looking at the daily candles, we're really starting to see some positive momentum, nice bounce off of this 70 877,000 support. So that's a good support level. I'll take that. I won't be surprised if we still do test this 72, 73, but I will be just as not surprised if we do not test it, right? If this is our new low and we continue to the upside from here. Do I expect it to just shoot up? No, we're probably going to have a lot of choppiness, ups and downs, news related events, and all the things that we have to deal with on a daily basis, right? But in the grand scheme of things, you can't just ignore everything that's happening. Even though the price is kind of ignoring it right now, we as individuals shouldn't be ignoring all the bullish things that are happening here in the United States when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. That will have an impact on the market. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will have an impact on the market long term. So if you're looking for opportunities to, purchase Bitcoin, purchase Ethereum, purchase your altcoins for long-term holdings, months, years, then this is as good a time as any, because if you know, like I know, that Bitcoin is going to be $1 million one day per Bitcoin, is it really a big difference if buying it at 70,000 or 80,000 or 90,000? That's not going to be a huge difference in your overall strategy down the line. If you're looking for trades right now, the trading is a little bit, we'll say, on the choppy side, to say the least, right? You could easily play like this here and take a little scalp to the upside and blah blah blah. But I'm not currently trading right now. Right now we are in a little bit of a downward trend. So I want to see our trend move to the upside here before I start trading anything. Okay, anything at all. So the reason for that is I am not going to short Bitcoin. I still think we're in a bull market. So in a bull market, I will only long Bitcoin. I won't look for shorts. That's just my trading strategy personally. So each individual has their own trading strategy, of course. So whatever yours is, hopefully it's working well for you and you have a nice high win rate. So with me, I only look for long opportunities, and I'm just not seeing anything right now that warrants an entry. This is a nice rejection off of this support, so I'm keeping my eye on it. But it's not a level that I would want to enter at for anything right now. Just knowing how the market has been so up and down and wishy-washy. Sometimes sitting on your hands and waiting and preserving your capital, not taking unnecessary losses. Sometimes that is as good as winning a trade, right? Keeping your capital in your wallet versus in somebody else's wallet because you took the L, that's a win, in my opinion. So anytime you're not losing, thumbs up from me. So I feel like we're going to continue to the upside here after some chop, chop, chop. I'll once we get some formation here. In the consolidation, I'll make another video, kind of mark up some charts with some trend lines and look for a new setup. But we just haven't had enough consolidation right now for me to warrant any sort of long positions with margins. So my portfolio, my investment portfolio, I'm always acquiring, always accumulating, always growing that. But when it comes to trading, there's not much I see right now to make me want to jump into any trades at this point. So be safe out there. There's a lot going on in the news, a lot going on in the markets, whether you're looking at traditional finance markets, like the Dow Jones and NASDAQ and all those things, or looking at the crypto markets themselves. So just be safe out there, everybody. Please be careful. It's a wild, wild world out there. Preserve your capital. That should be rule number one of any trading plan. Capital preservation is key. You run out of money to trade, guess what? You can't make money trading. So with that being said, everybody, I want to thank you all very, very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back soon with some more. Until next time, everybody, happy crypto hunting.